Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you are well. So here we are for another week. This week we are looking at boats. We did catapults last week. Saw some videos and some good catapults people had done. And some photos. But we're doing boats this week. So we're going to see if we can actually have things that will float. Now, my original plan, I did say last week that I was going to have some water here on the desk, and we'll try. That was just asking for difficulty. That was never going to work, was it? I was never going to manage that. So I've planned, okay, just as well we pre-record these. So I'm going to do the build bits here, okay, and then we're going to cut to the bathroom, and we've filled the bath up, and we're going to do our test sails in the bathroom. Okay, so we shall do that in a little while. But let's get some builds going and see how we've got. Now, as usual, okay, build whatever you like, however you like, whatever bricks you have got. Okay, so I've got a few different ideas, and we're going to see how they pan out. They may all sink, who knows, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to see what happens. It'll be good fun. Okay, so to start with, I'm cheating a little bit. So I have got here 3 Lego boats. Okay, so this Lego boat is very, very old. It's a bit chipped. It comes in pieces. Hear them rattling. But this is designed, proper Lego boat, designed to float. Great, you get the different lengths. So actually this one had about another 2 middle pieces, so it was a lot longer when it was the actual set it was in. This boat is probably about 40 odd years old. It's getting on a bit, this one. This was mine when I was little. It was a Fireboat. Very cool. But that, I'm fairly sure that is going to float. We've then got this one. I'm not entirely sure where it came from or how old it is. But it's quite a nice, it's one-piece boat. And there's a few sort of different versions. This is quite light. I keep looking at it thinking it's not Lego, but it is Lego. It says Lego on it. So it is a proper Lego one. It's quite lightweight. So we're hoping that'll float. And then we've got, this one's actually from a fire set. And I've got an orange one of these that's from the Coast Guard sets. So you get quite a few of these ones. So we're going to see whether these float. I'm not entirely sure whether they're going to or not. So, but it'd be a bit boring as they are. So we're going to build them up a little bit and see what sort of boat we can have. So this one I'm going to start with. And I'm going to make. I think we're going to make like a little fishing boat out of it. So we're going to put a cab bit here front. We need a windscreen. There we go. It's going to be like that. This is going to be my boat pilot. There we go. And then let's have there we go. Put a bit of a wall up behind her. This. Can you hear the wind outside? It is so windy today. Today is Tuesday. I'm doing this the night before you're watching it. If you're watching it live. Yeah, so windy. So my apologies for all the noise. There's building work going on next door. And that's the plastic around all the scaffolding. It's very noisy and very annoying. I can't find the ribbon. There we go. And then let's put a. That's my little. There she is, sailing along. Chug 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 chug. The roof on. There we are. So what can we have on the back? Back. I don't know. What can we have? Gonna put that on the back, and I want a like a winch type thing. There we go. And that would be where my fishing nets would hang down and be winched up. I don't know. Oh, that's a bit tangled. What can we have? Let's have some sort of a box, a container on the back. There. Don't find the bricks you want when you want them, can you? There we go. That'll do. Got a little crate there with some of them. Oh, fine. There we go. That'll do. Just the one. Yeah, do it that way. So there is my little fishing boat. Let's see if I can... That's a bit better. Put my light on. There we go. So I've made a little fishing boat. Now we shall have to see whether this floats. And I'm going to have to see if I can find... There were some special bits that came with this. The problem with boats is this. If this sits on top of the water here, it's going to be a bit top heavy and it could well topple over. So you will notice when you see boats, if you get to see them out of the water, they quite often have a big bit underneath. Okay, so you could theoretically, something like that underneath, which looks a bit odd when it's out of the water. But it's because this bit, you know how hard it is when you try to push your hand against water. It's harder than pushing it in the air. So this bit, it's hard to push that against the water for it to tip over, because that'll all be underwater. And it's hard to push that, so it keeps them balanced. So we might have to be doing a bit of that. I'm going to take it off for now, but maybe we might have to do a bit to stop our boat tippling over. We shall see. So there's my little fishing boat over there. Right, this one to me looks like a speedboat. Looks like it's going to be going fast, this boat. So we want some slope there. So I'm going for really streamlined. See if I can find a good windscreen for this. That's not bad. Go for that one. See, I just have random different boxes of bricks around the place. There we go. So there's my start of it. I need some seat things in it. If you're in a speedboat, you want to be in comfort. So whereas the fishing boat, she stood up driving that. For our speedboat, we want to be sat down. Let's find a driver. There we go. This guy's got a helmet on. Maybe a... Oh. Found another one of these that I wanted. I don't know why, but I think that looks better with one on either side. My little crate that's going on the fishing boat. Right, steering wheel. What do we have to steer about? Why can I find no steering wheels? There we go. There's one. Right, let's change that for one of these. There we go. Then I can put my steering wheel on there as well. And that can go in my boat. There he is. And then I think some big engine at the back here. Because it's a speedboat, it's going to be a jet boat. Big engine, so I need to just take that off. There we go, that on there. That on there. Now my windscreen is falling off, so I need some bricks under the windscreen. Go that way. There we go. So those bricks are going in there. There, that's better. Windscreen's a bit more secure now. So I've got jets on the back, all streamlined. I've got some nice sloped pieces on the front here, so the wind's going to over the top and zoom through the water. We could put some more seats or something if I had some more seats. Have we got some more seats? There we go. There we are. Now you can have some passengers. I can imagine him down the seafront. I don't know if any of you go down to the beach or down to the harbour and you see these guys where you can pay for rides on these. And there's a man always there shouting, "Jet boat rides down here." I can imagine him doing that and people coming and getting on the jet boat. Go around the harbour. So that's a really fast boat with its jets on the back, and we might even put like a wing on the back. Extra speed for downforce. Zooming through it quite like that. There you go. So I've got a little tug for a fishing boat, and then my jet boat. I'm really quick. So let's see how. See how they go. And then this one is my fireboat. There we go. And there's, I can do my fire hose. Look, I'm going to put that back. Go that way. Or, no, that way. There we go. Put it sideways. And then we want. Where's the pilot going to be? That's my dog barking. If you can hear the dog. He's not enjoying the wind either. So we're getting lots of barking at the moment. Fireman, 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 fireman. There we go. Got a fireman driving my fireboat. And probably he should have a couple more firemen. So these are, look, minifigures. Right, there must be some more policemen. Lots of knights. Robin Hood. Some pirates. Barking dog. Oh, all these minifigures and no more firemen. Ah, firemen. There we go, a couple of firemen. And then I just spotted a pirate. So actually, seeing as I've got a pirate minifigure, and I should have some more, I think it would be criminal not to make some sort of a pirate ship, wouldn't it? Seems we're making boats. Let's see if I can find any more pirates. Ah, there. There we go. Got a hook and everything. So there we go. We'll make a pirate ship in a minute. Right. Where are these guys going? So I'll move him backwards a little bit. There we go. And I think these two guys can be sitting in there. Give them something to sit on. And a now this, I think I used it the other week. I don't even know what it's off, but I think it might make like a water cannon. I'll decide how I can get it to work. But I like the idea. Right. I'll take it to pieces. And then rebuild it. How are we going to do it? Right, let's do that. So, okay, put those bits there. There, water cannon on the front of the ship. Need one of those. How's that? There we go. Got my water cannon. I use a little hinge under there, look. Because I wanted it angled upwards. So it's a good way of getting an angle on it. I might make it slightly higher. There we go. Put a brick in there. There we go. My hinge on. And then they can aim. Up and down. There's the water cannon for the guys on the front. And then we've got our hose pipe here on the back. Just do with a little clip or something. Oh, that'll do. Put that there. So we're going to attach that at the back, and then they can take it off and squirt it around if they need to. But there we go. There's my little fireboat. Quite like that. Park it over there with the others. Right. Pirates. Some sort of pirate ship. Right. Might have to be a very little pirate ship. I think what we've got. Right. These pieces. Seen these? These pieces are quite good for definitely things that look like boats. So there it is. It's not going to be a pirate ship. It's going to be like a pirate rowboat type thing. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, let's see if we can find some pieces joined together. Go, piece. There we go. So I've got the shape of a boat there. I need, how long are these sides? 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't like that end. It's an odd shape, an odd number. Never mind. There we go. That. I want some sides. A couple of these. Oh, that's not good. The dogs had some of these. They're a bit chewed. Right, let's. There we go. And one to go across there. There we are. Right then. Right, he's going to sit in there, and he needs to row. So I need some oars. Have I got any oars? Any of them in here? Oh. These will do. Now I know you can get proper Lego oars, but I haven't got any to hand. But spears make very good oars. There we go. We'll use anything. So he can be rowing, look. Rowing his little boat. And the captain can be stood on the front of the boat. It needs a bit of a front to it. That's it. Right. That. Ooh. Right. Oh, this might work. Got all sorts of random bits just sitting here, so I'm just trying to see if we try that. And at the moment, it's a bit bendy at the front. If I join it on 2 of those. There we go. I want a front. I quite like that. Can you hear that wind? So windy. Right, could put up, I don't know, some sort of a weird front on it. And it could do with a back. What's the back of a rowboat look like? Don't know. That would have been handy. It's quite cool for a boat. some nice angled bits here. So these. See, I'm trying to do it all matching colours, but I can't find. I haven't got the right bits in black. That's annoying. I've only got one of them. That one goes the same way. I need an opposite one. Right. What about if I put that one, that. There we go. Put another pair on. Oh, goes the same way. Goes the same way. That goes the same way. There we go. That goes the other way. And then there are short ones as well. There we go. It's the back of my boat. Just stacked it up a little bit. Could just almost do with a sail or something, couldn't it? I know. That would make a sail. Little sail. And then just needs some way of attaching it there on the back. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Ooh. No, that's not going to work. So if I get one of these, look, I think that'll fit in there. And then I can attach my sail to it. And there we go. There's my little pirate ship. Well, pirate canoe. It's a bloke rowing, and it's got a little sail on it to help it go along. There we are. So I've gone for 4 different kind of boats. 3 I've used proper things for. I know. Let's go for a proper brick built. See if I can make literally a boat out of bricks. I'm going to hope. I'm going to see if. See how I'm doing them so they overhang the edge. I've done that deliberately because I might get some air in there. I might get some air pockets which will help it float. That's my plan. I don't know if it'll work. We shall see. Right, and then. Change those. For those. No. It's not the most boat-like boat, is it? Let's. Don't know that. Let's see if we can make it a bit more boat-like. I mean, I'm only using normal bricks, which doesn't help, does it? go. There, that looks a bit more like the shape of a boat. That is. I'm hoping that all of these holes under here are going to fill with air, and when I put it on the water, it's going to float. That's the idea. That's the plan. Whether it works is yet to be seen. Quite fancy an engine out the back. One of them. Propeller. There. 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 Got a propeller on the back. Let's have a man sail it. Oh. There. So I think we've got the full range there now. We've got some proper Lego boat bases. We've got our completely brick built boat, and we've got our little pirate rowboat thing. So let's go and see if we can get these to float. Back soon. And as if by magic, here we are in the bathroom. Slightly strange camera angle, but there we go. So we should be able to. There is the water. So we have got a bath full of water. We've got our boat. So we're going to do some sailing, see what we can do. Sorry about the echoes. So we shall start with the first boat I built, which was this little kind of tugboat. Right. See how it goes. Will it float? Now, theoretically, it should float because this is a proper Lego base. But it did. See, that's what I said might happen, didn't I? Said they might turn over. So I mentioned a special piece. This was the special piece that I was talking about. Now, these they used to come with Lego boats, and they're quite heavy. This bit at the bottom here, and this piece is weighted, so it's heavy, and then that connects. So theoretically, if we connect that to the bottom of the boat, there we go. Put the crate back on. Now it floats! Yay! One successful boat. Yeah! Right then, what will I do next? Speedboat next. So this was our speedboat. Now this doesn't have anything to connect on the bottom. So seeing as it's a proper Lego boat, and I think it's a proper Lego boat that should float, I'm hoping this is just going to float. Yeah, that goes really well. There, Speedboat, nailed it. Cool, right. How do we think our firemen are going to fare? Do we think this sort of Lego boat should float? Let's give it a go. See, there's a fair chance. There's a lot of air under here, and it's quite wide, which helps with stability. Yay! 3 out of 3 so far. So these are all the proper Lego made boat bases. So those ones all float. Right. My pirate rowboat. What do we think? I'm not holding out much hope, to be quite honest. I think it's a bit top heavy. I think it's going to turn over. Or it might just, that just sank before it needed to on the sides of it. No, it just goes straight under the water. I don't think. Right, let's see what happens. Instead of putting the fin underneath. Now that now looks like it's floating, doesn't it? But this is the way Legoland get their boats to float. Not floating at all. If I took all the water out, it'd still be there. It's touching the bottom of the bath. I picked the perfect length of bricks there and it sits. So if I take a couple off the bottom, let's see if that will give it the stability or whether it'll still just sink. Nah, oomph. No good. So I did think that was a risk with the pirates. Oh, bless them. So they're not floating. Right. Brick built boat. Here he is. Got his shirt and his tie on. So let's see. Do all these air pockets help it float? Yes! Oh, it's letting in water though. I don't know if you can see on the camera. He's definitely got wet feet. He's going down. He's going down. The water's filled up. We're 2 bricks deep in water now. Is it going to stop? Oh! It might. Oh, I don't think it's sinking anymore. Maybe it's found its equilibrium. There doesn't look to be any more water coming in. That must have just balanced out. So he's got wet feet and a wet bottom because it's up to his waist. But he's now floating. There we go. So that's not too bad. 4 out of 5 of my boats floated. Some slightly better than others. So this blue one's not the best floater in the world. He's wet. But it is floating. Got to try this. I'm going to launch it down the slidey end of the bath. Alright, hit the bottom. That wasn't much good. Whee! So there. Oh. Nothing's happening. So that was quite successful. I got four floating boats out of 5, so not bad at all. Now don't restrict yourself to boats. You could make jetties and harbours and all things that go with boats as well. And we would love to see your pictures. We've started loading these videos onto our YouTube channel as well as onto Facebook. So if you've got friends who aren't on Facebook, they can go to our YouTube channel. So this video, as well as going live on Facebook, will have also gone live on YouTube at the same time. So we can check them all out. And you can check out all the old ones, all our previous ones there. Okay. Now next week, we're building what I've titled Banister Riders. Okay. Now, if you don't live in a bungalow, you've probably got banisters down your stairs. So we're going to try and build some vehicles that are going to ride down our banisters in some way. If you haven't got a banister, if you don't live in a two-story house, if you don't live in a flat or a bungalow, then we can find something else to ride them down. The idea is just we're going to try and hook them on and get them to drive down. So just a different way of building something a bit different as a vehicle. So that will be next week's video. So tune in, and we shall see you then. Don't forget to send us your videos and photos of your boats. And as I say, check out the YouTube channel, subscribe to that. And we shall see you soon. Bye-bye.